What's up, YouTube? So today I wanted to talk about a new camera I got. This is the Logitech C920. I've done some search on Google to find out what was the best webcam for 2015, and this is one that keeps popping up. So this is what I got. This is what I was using. This is an old Microsoft LifeCam. The only thing I don't like about this Logitech one is it only goes up and down. It does not swivel side to side. Now I can get like one of those things you screw into the bottom, like a tripod for it, but I'm not going to fool with that. You just have to move the monitor to get it to focus right on you. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a new motherboard I got today. My old computer had an Asus M4A78T-E motherboard in it. It had the SATA ports was 3 gigabits per second transfer rate. I got this one and I installed it, and I'm really surprised with this one. This one has 6 gigabyte transfer rate SATA ports for your hard drives, and it also has a USB 3.0, 2 of them on the back. It has one port where you can plug your USB 3.0 port on your computer case into it on a motherboard. One of the things I noticed about this when I plugged it in is the old board, the M4A78T-E. It took about 2 hours to transfer 237 gigabytes of data from the computer to an external drive. Now this external drive I've got now is plugged into the back to the USB 3.0, and it takes literally 22 minutes to transfer 237 gigs of information from the main computer to the external drive. That's surprising. You went from 2 hours to 22 minutes transfer rate. It was like on the old board, the 78TE, it was like 68 megabytes a second, and I noticed with this new one, it's like 230 megabytes per second transfer rate. So I'm guessing, going from 3 to 6 gigabits is a big difference there. I also have 2 1 terabyte drives. The main drive, which has Windows on it, has an 8 gigabyte SSD drive on it. And I think the main thing it does is it's just there to make everything start up faster. Like your Windows, everything that needs to run for Windows, all your programs like Norton, anything that has to be started up at the beginning. That SSD drive just pops everything up all at one time. And it's a 64 megabyte cache on it, on the main drive. And the second one is also the same hard drive, just no SSD on it. But yeah, this motherboard is awesome. The speed of it is a lot faster. Transfer rates are faster. If you download things, which I've got 15 megabyte speed download, and it's like 5 megabyte upload speed. Everything downloads and uploads a lot faster with this new M5A99FX board. So I'm happy with it. I did go from an AM3 processor to an AM3 Plus. It's a quad-core AMD FX, I think. 3.8 gigahertz of 60, either 32 or 64 megabyte memory in it. I don't know. I don't remember everything, but all the details about it. But yeah, it works good. I have 2 SATA drives. One is a read. It'll write to CDRs, but it won't burn DVDs. The other one burns just about any kind of disk you want to burn. Both of those are SATA. I do have a 500 gigabyte extra spare hard drive I put in here because this one has one more extra. No, it's got 2 more. The old motherboard, the 78TE, had 5 SATA ports. This one has 7 SATA ports in it. So I've still got 1 open SATA port on it. I did notice that the quad core processor does get a little bit hotter. The dual core on the old 78TE board usually was around 95, 98 degrees. This one has gone up as far as 110. I've got an aluminum and copper. It's got a copper core, but the fins are aluminum. The heatsink on it, and I've got, I think, a 54 cubic foot 80 millimeter fan on that heatsink. But yeah, it seems like it runs a lot better and a lot faster than the old motherboard I did. So if you want to try a motherboard, get this M5A99FX board and give it a try. It was $139.99 on eBay. I believe the other Asus board, the 78TE, was like 89 bucks. I bought that in October when I first built this computer. And I have a Corsair GTX case. This one has the 2 X's on the front of it. And I also have a fan controller with the 3 memory cards on it. It takes the SD card and the wider cards with all the pins on it. It also has a display. It's got 4 temperature controls. You can put the little thermometer things wherever you want to. One of them's on the processor with the heatsink. It's on there, so I can keep a track of about what the temperature is on it. I can also go into the BIOS on this new board and see all the fan speeds and everything on it and the temperatures and whatnot. Um, it is a little more complicated. The BIOS in this new M5A99 board is a little bit more complicated than the other one was, but it works great. You know, setting up, getting past that. I did have an issue when I first installed Windows. It kept saying there was a fan control issue, and hit F1 to continue, and it kept going into the BIOS. I got into there and I managed to figure out how to turn that off, so it goes straight into Windows now. But yeah, this is an awesome motherboard, guys. If you want to try this, it is an AM3 Plus. The AMT or the AMD2, the AM3 processors do not work in the AM3 Pluses because I tried it. It wouldn't boot up. It wouldn't do anything. But other than that, this is a pretty good. It's a good motherboard. It works a lot faster than the other one does. The hard drive transfer speeds quadrupled. Went from like 68 megabytes per second to 200 and some megabytes per second. It takes 22 minutes to transfer everything from an external drive to the internal and vice versa, where it used to take 2 hours to do it. Downloading things from the internet is a lot faster now. So yeah, it's an awesome board. I don't have any complaints about it. You know, I do need to figure out what to do with the processor. I do need to get a better heat sink for it, something that will take the heat away from the processor a lot faster than this one that I have now does. The whole bottom plate on it is copper. So, and I got the silver Arctic thermal paste to put on it. Arctic Silver 5, high density poly silver thermal compound. But yeah, I mean that's the best one that I've found that is actually what you should use on it. Because that white stuff doesn't work too good. I think this has like little tiny shreds of metal in it. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say here. This is as I said, the Logitech C920 camera, and it's pretty cool because on both sides of the lens there's like a blue light strip on there. So I just wanted to test this thing out, talk about this new motherboard I got, and see what your guys' opinions are of this motherboard if you have it. I don't use a lot of high-end games on my computer, so the video card I've got is a fanless 256 megabyte video card. It works perfect for what I need it right now. Later on I might get another one, upgrade maybe a gigabyte or something like that, but I really don't need it right now. But yeah, it works fine. It does what it's supposed to do. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know if you've got this motherboard, how it works for you, and what you can do with it. I don't know how to do the overclocking thing. I don't know how to adjust the memory speed or whatever. I don't need to because I'm not using any high-end games on it right now. I mean, the most video memory that I've used is just like a Harry Potter game. I mean, it's like let me find one here. Like these here, I mean, these Harry Potter games, this is the highest end game I've got on here right now that I use. I've got I think I've got all the Harry Potter games. I mean, it's just something to play when you're bored at home. I don't get into World of Warcraft and stuff like that uses a lot more video resource. But anyway, I just want to talk to you guys about that. Let you know this board is awesome. The M4A78T-E is a good board too, but it's a lot slower than this one. So if you want to upgrade, definitely give this one a try. This one is a pretty good board, and you can I think you can connect 2 video cards together. It's got that hyper transport little cord that you go from one video card to another. USB 3.0 boost, network eye control, remote go. I mean, there's so much stuff on this. I mean, it's crazy. But again, the thing that disappointed me is it didn't come with onboard video, which who cares? I mean, onboard video is not as good as a video card anyway. But yeah, it is Windows 8.1 certified, NVIDIA SLI ready. It has an easy BIOS flash. It's got a It's got a switch inside where you can reset your memory cards. You know, it can handle up to 32 gigabytes of memory. I've got 14 gigabytes of memory in it right now. I don't even use all 14 gigabytes of memory. It's using like 23% memory right now, and the CPU is at 21%. So, oh well. But that's my review on this board. This Logitech Webcam, I love it. It's other than the fact that it will not swivel, it's just strictly back and forth or up and down as you want to put it. But I'm going to upload this. I'm going to play back this video and see how it sounds. It's got stereo mic on it. I think there's one on each side of the lens there. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I got to say. You know, let me know if you've got this mic, if you've got this webcam, and you've got this particular motherboard, this M5A99FX. Let me know what you think about it, guys. I'm just really getting into computer stuff right now. I've built computers in the past, but just, you know, a basic, quick put-together thing, nothing fancy. You know, just the lowest of the lowest to get the thing up and running. But let me know what you think about these things. Leave your comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, guys.